just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear. You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
If you've ever wondered why nothing gets done in Washington, this clip is your answer. A Treasury secretary, a foreign dignitary, and a chairwoman obsessed with control. Stay with me, hit like and subscribe, because this tells you everything.
In this room, following...
No, I'm going to cancel that. I don't have time for that, so I'm not
well,
doing
that's what I was going to ask you, if you would, instead of having the press conference, continue with those members who have been waiting here for so long. And I think what I thought I originally heard was 5:30 rather than 5:15. So is it possible you could give us another 15 minutes to get to these members?
I have a foreign leader waiting in my office at 5:30. Okay, I've agreed to stay longer. It will be embarrassing if I keep this person waiting for a long period of time. I wasn't going to have a press conference. I was going to have a short press gaggle. I'm not going to do that. And I've assured you, I'm happy to come back here and answer more of your questions. I respect the committee, and we want to have a good working relationship with you. So I hope you'll understand I'm already going to be late to my 5:30 meeting.
I do understand. We're late all the time, unfortunately. We're all pressed for time, and I do get it. However, I think I indicated early on that we would request or require that you come back at least 2 more times in the month of May. Is that something you're agreeing to?
No, Madam Chair, I find this to be, I have here every single time Jack Lew and other people came here. There's never been anybody that's been here more than 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've sat here for over 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've told you I'll come back. I just don't believe we're sitting here negotiating when I come back. We'll follow up with your office. How long would you like me to come back for next time? I've told you I'll accommodate you.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate your reminding us of the length of time other secretaries have been here. This is a new way, and it's a new day, and it's a new chair, and I have the gavel at this point. If you wish to leave, you may.
Can you clarify that for me?
Yes, clarify is this.
So
if you wish to leave, you may.
Okay, so we're dismissed, is that correct?
If you wish to leave, you may leave.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're wasting your time. Don't remember you have a foreign dignitary in your office.
I would just say that the previous when the Republicans, they did not treat the Secretary of the Treasury this way. So if this is the way you want to treat me, then I'll rethink whether I voluntarily come back here to testify, which I've offered to do.
Mr. Secretary, I want you to know that no other secretary has ever told us the day before that they were going to limit their time in the way that you're doing. So if you want to use them as examples, you have acted differently than they have acted, and as I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
If you'd wish to keep me here so that I don't have my important meeting and continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting, and I will not be back here. I will be very clear, if that's the way you'd like to have this relationship.
Thank you. The gentleman, the secretary, has agreed to stay to hear all of the rest of the members.
Okay,
please
so
cancel your meeting and respect our time.
I am
Who is next on the list?
My foreign meeting. You're instructing me to stay here, and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear. You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm not ordering you. I'm responding. Okay. I said you may leave anytime you want. And you said, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'll cancel my appointment and I'll stay here. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. I told you.
What would you like to do?
What I've told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are free to leave anytime you want. You may go anytime you want.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and...
What you're watching here is a Treasury secretary who's already testified for over 3 hours. He made it clear ahead of time that he had a hard stop because he had a foreign leader scheduled to meet with him. That's not a lunch date. That's diplomacy. That's national business. And to his credit, he stayed longer than he agreed to. He answered questions. He was respectful. He acknowledged the committee. He even offered to come back at a later date to continue answering questions. That's what cooperation looks like. But instead of thanking him and moving on, Maxine Waters decides this is her moment to flex authority. She doesn't dismiss him. She doesn't adjourn the hearing. She plays this bizarre word game where she keeps saying, "If you wish to leave, you may." That's not leadership. That's manipulation. Anyone who's spent 5 minutes around politics knows exactly what she was doing. If she formally dismissed him, he leaves cleanly. No controversy. No narrative. No headlines. But if he walks out without the gavel coming down, she gets to run to the cameras and say the Trump administration disrespected Congress. That's the trap. And when she says, "It's a new day, it's a new chair, and I have the gavel," that's the mask coming off. That line had nothing to do with oversight and everything to do with ego. This wasn't about answers for the American people. This was about control. This was about power. This was about reminding everyone in a room who she thinks is in charge. Then it gets even more absurd. Out of frustration, the secretary sarcastically points out the situation by saying, "Fine, if you want me to stay, I'll cancel my meeting." He's exposing how ridiculous the situation has become. And instead of acknowledging the sarcasm, Waters pretends to take it literally. She announces that he's agreed to stay and tells him to cancel his foreign meeting. That's not confusion. That's deliberate twisting of words. Meanwhile, a foreign dignitary is sitting in an office waiting, which by the way reflects poorly on the United States, all because a committee chair wants to play procedural games on camera. This is why Americans are fed up. You have people trying to run the country, manage the economy, and handle international relations, and you have career politicians more interested in optics, gotcha moments, and personal authority than results. This clip isn't about left versus right. It's about professionalism versus pettiness. And in this exchange, only one side acted like adults. So let me ask you, should the secretary have just walked out, or was he right to demand that she do her job and formally adjourn the hearing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you're tired of the nonsense, tired of the power trips, and tired of the swamp politics, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Capitol Truthline, and share this with someone who still thinks Washington is functional.